Hello, and welcome back to this Trails of Cold Steel 3 Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In the last episode, we got our missions for today. We learned a little bit more about the plans going forward, but we have to... Phantom Shark has been caught. We have to basically tour Heimdall, and we've got some other little side missions to do. Two of the three are required. We'll do all three. But in today's episode, we're just going to be doing our little tour of Heimdall. And talking with Class 7, I'm guessing, along the way, if we see them. But what we have to do. Oh, are we going to head to the villa by bike? What about the one at Underground Monster? No, it'd be faster if we ride the special train from Heimdall to get to the villa. Since the one in Monster is underground, we need to head out from either the cemetery or the racecourse. Arrangements have been made that will allow us to deploy from either way. Speaking of which, weren't there several folks in our path we didn't take during our chase yesterday? The one in Monster must be lurking in one of those. Yeah, let's get it on and move already. Indeed. Okay,
let's get going.
Time to ride.
We're actually just going to... We're probably just going to go ahead and... what's the word? I'm just going to head to these locations, and we're first going to head to Drykel's Plaza entrance. As you can see, Emma and Laura are there. Speak to everyone. Do a little tour. Good luck, members of Thors, indeed. We do have this fresh juice. What do you want? So I'm guessing this must be one of the side quests. Did you find him? Not yet. It's no use. Contact the Military Police and... Something wrong? You appear to be in distress. Certainly are. Who are you? We're here with Thors Military Academy. We come to the capital for some exercises. They explained what they were doing, and certainly we can probably give them an ask. You guys in trouble? We can't find our son. His name is Artem and he's only 7. Okay. We're going to think about it for now. We're going to do the tour of the city first and then we'll come back. I think it's probably the best course of action. But we will definitely do it. Okay, as we can see, let's go speak to Annabelle first. She refused to marry one of the sons. Speak to these guys.
From the sky to the earth.
Right out in the open, because, you know, fuck it. Was this spot any better? It's no use, the man is starting out like a whirlpool. Almost like it's drawing it in. Either way, this isn't good. Come on, don't you think this is a bit too occult for us? Emma, Laura, what's going on? Looks like you've already started. We're going to support Emma today. The spirit veins around the capital again, but since last night there's been an alarming amount of turbulence. It's similar to when the Infernal Castle showed up. Really? Wasn't that during the Civil War? The mirage everyone in the capital that everyone in the capital saw? It wasn't a mirage. It was I saw it very clearly. I did, from the girl's skull. Many people have vague memories. I believe it's some sort of cognitive manipulation. Anyway, the Vermilion Knight was the core of making the Infernal Castle from 250 years ago reappear. I think it's this time the circumstances are different. What do you mean? I don't know, but the capital is often the focal point for events behind the scenes. This incident of the Night Touch 50 years ago, 50 years after the War of the Lions, for example. Night Touched? No, some stories call them vampires, but we call them the Night-Touched, or Noct Familia to be more precise. They have fiends who corrupt humans and turn them into their own. Sounds too much like something out of a fairy tale. But there are stories about vampires in the capital. Looks like the Red Moon Rose novels. We're gonna get a vampire character. I think I borrowed those from the library. They're based on the incidents that happened in the capital 200 years ago. What is it? Nothing. There's also that thing that happened 900 years ago. The capital was surrounded by miasma, and out came the worst creature to ever live, the dark dragon Zora Agora. The name. 2 years ago, those of us in Group 8 fought it in the catacombs. Skeleton version. You fought it before? It was being controlled by an artifact wielded by a terrorist leader. Yeah, the demonic flute. That means the bone dragon has halted remains of it. Yes, the dark dragon's miasma turned the capital into a city of death 900 years ago. The Emperor had to move the capital south to St. Ark. 100 years later, Hector activated Testarossa and defeated the dragon. He reclaimed the capital, but at a great cost. Covered in the dragon's blood, he lost his life and the Vermilion Night was cursed. All about covers it, right? You were well informed, Rean. Thought the knowledge was only passed down orally by the witches. I got witness to it firsthand. But now I see, it's all connected. Everything that was hidden till now is coming into full view. I think I'm getting dizzy. Magic Night, Nora grass, and yesterday might have been something to do with it. The spirit veins seem to be stimulating the scarlet grass to grow. That's true, we have more to worry than just spies to worry about. I don't like this occult crap. Thank you for your help, Emma, Laura, Celine. I'll update you with any news. Good luck. Thank you. Be careful. Okay, indeed we will. Interesting, however. Right, to Vesta Street next. Bracegill is one, but we'll go for the entrance. Why not? I'm gonna go call. Wonder who that could be.
Hello? Rean?
Instructor Schwarzer, what is the status of your special ops missions?
We began our patrols of each area. Guessing everything is ready on your end? We finally got our ducks in a row. We're about to leave camp, so we thought we'd better check in with you before we left. Understood. Those guys in combat tactics, make sure they don't screw anything up. Please take care of everyone from military finance as well. You be careful, Randy. I will do. Junie, same to you. It appears the main campus has begun its own investigation. Leave the underground to us and focus on making progress above ground. Understood. May the goddess go with you. Good luck. For us, Celestine, to take care of things here at the camp, so be here if you need anything. Be in touch if anything happens. They should be for just fine. Interesting. Have a little ask of your boy with the news. He loved Daddy or Grandpa Herschel. A love story for the ages. Speak to Vivi. Stay safe. Just camp at the entrance. Yeah, casually just camp at the entrance. Sounds like a great time. But there we go. Right. Let's go ahead and head into here. Last night you had a reunion here. Looks like the guild's doing alright, having been stomped out of the country for years.
Hey, you got some customers.
It's Toval. It's them. Perfect timing. Get over here. Okay, Pardon our intrusion. Let's of course go over there.
Sup, Rean?
Got your new 7s with you, huh?
Hello, Tovel, Agate. It's good to see you again. Hey, are you guys at the TOCS III branch? If I recall, Heimdall used to have 2 branch guild offices. Yes, that's the one risen from the ashes right alongside this one. We're testing out terminals the Foundation gave us.
I'm here too. Good to see you, everyone.
Good old T.O. T.O.? She's part of the Epstein Foundation. Came here on a business trip for the Foundation. Just arrived last night. Randy filled me in on everything that's going on. It's a pretty tough situation. She's already agreed to help us out. Plans to have her set up signal boosters in our comms network. It'll be a big help, Miss Chief. Thanks. Don't worry about it. The guild has helped us out a lot in the past. You can leave the underground tunnel southeast of the city to us. Me, Tovel, and 2 other bracers, and the lady here. We're on par with A-rank bracers, so we're pretty much special ops force of our own. It's amazing. You're that crazy strong. I'm surprised the government let you open up shop again. I'm sure they got a dastardly ulterior motives, but we decided to go ahead with it anyway. Besides, if the bracer manages to nab the spies, they'll be subject to international law rather than Erebonian custody. Or so they say. I should go too. Should be able to help out at least. Please stay safe out there, T.O. Thanks for helping us with the main campus. That's the main campus with this. Sure thing. See ya. Good luck out there. His braces waste no time in taking action. Sarah and I deployed here. The others in the southeast. Just like how the main campus and the branch campuses are split up. MTEL braces are extremely familiar with underground exploration. Who are the other 2 braces with you guys? One's named Wenzel. He's a homegrown Erebonian bracer. The other one is Agate's friends from Liberal. This one even has a title. The Silver Streak. Shahrazad. She's really skilled. Kinda reminds me of Sarah in a lot of ways. We're about the same age and have similar backgrounds. We even had a drinking competition once, and she completely destroyed me. The thought of there being someone out there who can drink you under the table legitimately frightens me. But anyway, it sounds like you have things well handled here. That's right. Don't worry your pretty little heads over a thing. Honestly, the agents aren't even the biggest threat lurking around here. If not them, then who? Who are you talking about? Ouroboros and the Jaegers. They may be laying low for now, but it's possible they're waiting for a distraction. That's... We cannot be sure they won't act. We also don't know what sort of thing behind the scene groups like the Black Workshop are up to. The Angelic are missing. It's more important that we cover our blind spots. You can see why the racist guild slogan is supporting the gauntlet. Yes, this is why the Imperial government and the intelligence division are so scared of you guys. This time they are relying on them. Please cover the places we can't get to ourselves. Leave it to us. If something comes up, come to me whenever you're good. I'm ready to go. Interesting. Okay, for next. The Sankt District. And we gotta head towards the cathedral. What are you saying, lady? Apparently the embassy has been somewhat shut down recently. Feels very close to Adios here. Interesting. Right. Sister Layla. There we go. So before we speak to our operatives in this area, we've actually got to speak to... I'm going to speak to the Archbishop one-on-one. He's shown himself. I didn't think it was that serious. Prepare ourselves for whatever situation is. Let's speak to this lady here. Lady Elba. They certainly do. The Wild Sister. It's probably a Grousritter. It might have even been the one that Kevin's older sister of sorts. It's good for you to pray at church every now and again. Let's update Monk.
I've been waiting, Rean. Give me the dirt. I'll send you.
Thank you for the prize. Then let's speak to our operatives here, who I would not have guessed to be religious people in the slightest.
Really, Tilly, everyone else too. Hello.
Milliam, Major Clara, what are you guys up to? Here of all places.
Two of us keep missing out on each other just barely. Like that time over the island roads. Got real bored with that one.
You were rather busy as of late, so I wanted to make sure I got some time to see her. Figured we can meet up and exchange information. I see. One Milliam said, the old Class VII is finally reunited. Congratulations, I'm happy too. Thank you, Major Clara. Looks as though the future's about to get very complicated.
Right, I've seen... This may seem deceptive coming from me, but I really am cheering for you.
Claire. Thank you. Those words are more than sufficient for now.
What are they talking about?
Must be something they've already spoken about.
Depending how things go, she may become our enemy.
Alright, beating around the bush. Got any useful info? For example, did you get anything from the agents you captured yesterday? They must have all been very well trained. Their interrogations haven't been very productive. They've been blending false information with the truth, and they still don't know what their purpose is.
Is that bad?
Guess they're not going to be any use then. We're running out of time.
One more thing, I've got this...
we got word this over sails, but looks like a few sailors went missing from Heimdall port this morning. That's just like the Terexax 2 years ago. He must have been part of the Calvert agent's plan.
It's like they're purposely leaving tracks. It's rather strange considering how well trained they are.
You're right. They're trying to lure us. This is good information, thank you. You too, Milliam. I'll contact you when I find something. Please be careful. Okay. Plebe, be careful of that. Right. Next, Heimdall Road's course. Head to the entrance.
This is Irving. Do you read me?
It seems the connection went through after all.
Hello, Principal. Major, loud and clear. Major, if you're at camp, they're both calling me from 2 different locations at the same time. I'm currently serving as backup. Our current situation is as follows. Principal search team has detained 7 foreign agents from the underground, in the process of handing them over to the RMP.
7 of them?
We had enough time with 3. That's our principal. No one was hurt. Everyone is fine. Agents, however, are behaving strangely. In what way? They didn't see signs of unusual acceleration you noted before. They didn't use rammed or whatever you call it to conceal their presence either. You made quick work just suppressing them. The only changes began after detaining them. They cannot speak or behave as though they're afraid of something.
Afraid? That makes no sense.
Sure wasn't just you two who made them piss their pants. I'd admit I was expecting a little more out of them. Keep it in mind, we'll be doing the same. Will do. Be careful. It is weird. Is it Gnosis from the crossbow games? Perhaps. Would be an argument. Can't give up wonder. Do your best. Guessing if we do attend to that, we'll end up... I'll probably put my money on wonder, if that's an option. If that's a thing. Okay. Certainly a lot darker today. Best friends. Mercius, Usus. Hello. Looks like you've already started. Hello. You guys taking a break? No, we're actually exchanging information with our affiliates. Mia's with the Ministry of Railways and Heimdall Bank. Mia's diplomats from Liberum and Theria. I knew there was a secret listening devices all over the place. I'll send the Ministry of Railways and Heimdall, but the Bell and Rampharium embassies too? I suppose this isn't surprising considering there are nearly 100 spies. Why are they so desperate for information? It's what you guys were talking about. You have something, don't you? Yeah, but it's only speculation. I can't tell you guys just yet, but just think about the military's preparations you've been seeing all around you. All of us. Like the Panzer Soldaten, the Roman cannons, the excessive mobilization of Imperial Army. Is that what you mean? I think I see it now. They say the Kavod suspects the Empire's up to something serious. They're trying to figure out the truth and the timing behind all this. You can read that much. You're very perceptive. You're very perceptive.
What does that even mean? Even at my clearance level, I don't have access to this sort of information. And if we go by assumptions, we can start to glean what spies are up to and why they're here. Nevertheless, there isn't any concrete evidence at the moment, so we don't have a probable cause. That's why we need to find and arrest these spies. Can't afford to drive them to the point where they force us to take them out. Find out if we find some more interesting information. Speak to Machias again. Good old Machias doing his Godspeed work. Right, Heimdall Airport next. A new space we have not been. The airport is huge. The lobby alone is bigger than Crossball's entire airport. It is the biggest airport in the Empire. Leech completed renovations to expand it earlier this year in order to offer direct flights to Crossball, Jirai, and Hasilisk. Airships, trains have become integral to parts of today's infrastructure. It's safe to say the popularity would continue to grow at an alarming rate. Even though these tickets are still real pricey. It's pretty crowded in here, don't you think? It's because the summer festival is approaching. The number of inbound flights from aboard it must be staggering. We go to the flight deck. Let's head to our patrol. Have a little talk. Make sure you leave enough time to do your flight. These airship line cruisers. But what we have to do at some point here. I see them, don't get too excited. That's fair, I suppose. There's someone there on the bar. Got our little off-brand our little branded airport, and apparently the exchange rate here is better than anywhere else because it's the airport, so you're not paying tax on it. So we'll do that and get all of that in for us. Speak to your boy. Chris from the airport came from the cargo division. Oh, I don't want to do this yet. Let's ask around. Well, maybe we should just take a look. Packaging is this is the packaging in question.
This arrived 2 days ago. Shipment tech fell off. No one knows where it's supposed to be delivered. Valuable. Handled with care stickers. We'll think about it for now. Need to go around. Right. That's where we need to go. Out onto the deck. This does not seem pretty to me at all. But there we go. Prints herself in. Here she comes. You have 10 minutes to prepare for landing. Okay. Everyone knows everything. And I'm guessing speak to the Reinfords.
Oh, hey guys.
Ah, is that who I think it is?
Good to see you again, sir.
My word, I nearly didn't recognize you. Has it really only been a year and a half?
He's grown older, for sure.
I've seen your face in magazines and such, but they didn't do you justice at all. You've become quite the young stud. I can't say I blame Elisa for wanting a piece of...
Ugh, grandfather!
You're Alyssa's grandpa? Then you'd be the former chairman of the RF group, sir. Gwyn.
That's right. I was chairman until that demon daughter of mine drove me out. But I'm sure if I told you I'm an old acquaintance of Schmidt's, that might land a bit closer to home for you all.
Oh, I see. Another member of the Crazy Old Scientist Club. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Ooh! So this is the new Class 7, eh? These cuties are just as nice as the ones in your old class.
Weird.
The pink-haired one has some nice proportions. And the silver-haired one is like a porcelain doll.
That's the weirder one.
And I can tell at a glance, this young thing here is one spicy little devil.
Grandfather?
Smack him. Well, students all proceeded to introduce themselves to Gwyn.
It's clear to me you're all diamonds in a rough. Rean, Elisa, take care of these kids. Be sure to polish them up in today's game gems. Of course.
They only just started working well together as a team.
He's got a ton of work ahead of us. What are you two doing here?
Remember correctly, you said you were helping Gwyn with his errands, Lisa.
Gonna check the airport's records and security system.
Found both listening device and micro camera hidden away. It's worrying. So they're tracking our every move.
I've heard little about what's going on. Seems pretty serious. But it sounds of it, that's going to be behind the scenes.
What's going on behind the scenes is even more so.
On top of all that, I hear Angelica's gone missing too.
Sure Lord Rogner is worried sick.
Should have hit her up. Should hit up some of my contacts to see if they've seen her.
Thank you. Don't think her disappearance is related to Calvardian agents, though.
Most likely, judging by the state of the cemetery. About that, Mother and Sharon, I asked Mother and Sharon to look into things. George's disappearance too. I'm sure they'll have some information for us soon.
Got it, thank you. Gwyn, Alyssa.
An airship will be landing at Dock 3 shortly.
It's here. Perfect, right on time. That sound.
Sound of its engines?
That's right.
Sounds too familiar to the residents of Alhamdulillah.
Pure airship built with Liberian technology.
That's right, high-speed trade cruiser, the Courageous.
Felicitations, members of the new Class 7. we meet again, and so soon at that. Truly, this must be the will of the goddess.
Everything is, seemingly. Salutations, Juna, Kurt, Aldina, and the newer members, Musi and Ash as well. It's lovely to see you again, Your Highness. Yeah, you sure do look like the debaucherous prince, alright. Come on, Ash. But I heard the Crimson Wings are on the high alert, securing the Heimdall skies. I see, you were with them, Your Highness. Indeed, I was, after half a year's absence. With everything that's going on, all of the courageous crew have returned aboard. I imagine now is the opportune time to gather all our resources. There are reports of unidentified airships flying over the central part of the Empire recently. Our primary objective is to prevent them from entering the capital's airspace. I see. It could just be the Society, but it's most likely Calvert. The compact airship technology is more advanced than the RFs. Wait, is that what you're here to talk about? Yes, Gwyn has been our advisor since the Courageous was completed. He's talked about our plans regarding the Calvadian ships. That being said, once we're done responding, we'll be leaving. Should be in about 30 minutes. Martial law goes direct at 4 p.m. I'd like to avoid that. Yeah. Certainly. Catching on those ships would be a good way to discover what's going on. Be sure we commence our special operations missions too. Prince Oliver, Vice Count, can we count on you? Understood. The branch campus and the main campus, so Class VII and the Guild. Connections with them all. Counting on you to take care of the city and the underground. He has his fingers in everywhere. Well, what an interesting bunch of people. We need to speak to Elisa. Gwyn, I don't care about you. I want to speak to Alyssa. Oh, got to find the right angle. There we go. Soon is with the gal pal, yeah. What do you guys think that we're not? Yeah, it's very true. Please stop adding fuel to the fire. Indeed. Right. We've got one more spot to go to. Which is Heimdall Central Station. Take the train to Corel. Man, what a beauty. No matter how many times I see it. Feels like I feel like Oliver's a little lost lately. What are you talking about? He was just on it. 30 minutes till departure. Let's stretch up this inspection. Good idea. What's wrong?
Nothing. Be right there.
Some sort of mind control. We're in the other set to Heimdall Central Station, waiting for the train headed to Corel Imperial Villa.
Thank you for waiting. This special train to the Corel Imperial Villa will now be departing.
Indeed. It's not going to be that far.
Whoa, look at this place. It has a waterfall? It's like in a fairy tale. There's a new side every corner. Didn't think Heimdall was home to anything like this. One of the best Imperial family. I knew the best of the Imperial family. Shame it's so cowardly. On my first time in this villa, Alpha invited me a few times when we were classmates. I think I'm the only repeat visitor. At Thors Military Academy made quite the mark here 2 years ago. Is that so? Come to think of it, I believe my brother mentioned something similar. It's Bill. Well, you know. No need to hide it. This was the very place that Count Slayus and I stood against your Class VII. No way. I did hear about something along those lines.
Damn, remind me not to mess with you, little bunny.
Come now, let's not cast any aspersions on her for it.
She was undercover, I can't blame her. We never really talked about it, but it's all in the past, right?
Right.
I must admit, I wish we got the story, but such is life.
I do remember Instructor Rean passionately embracing Elise when they returned. It's stuck in my mind because of the way it moved Class VII to tears.
That's the story I want to hear.
Instructor Rean's heart belonged to another.
His sister. That's really kinky. It was just brotherly sissy reunion. Tell them, Altina.
I believe I already have.
I swear. People are weird. Or people rather love... This is an ongoing theme in all these games, but there we go. So. Speak to your boy. It's not every day it is open to the public, after all. Certainly is true. Seemingly we have one spot here for fishing.
Fishing!
But we've also got... We'll take the photo. We'll send it to VV now.
Sorry.
Send the photo over. Oh, which by the way, we haven't actually checked out what the new photo looks like. Nicely done. Why have we got one of Ada? That's weird. There we go. Let's do one fish. Even though I do believe there's no new fishes here.
There! Got a bite! Nice!
You can get the big boy. Simple money.
I got it!
The new average, which is nice. Right, let's make our way up. It's a rare treat. Up the winding pathway we go.
This violin sounds awfully familiar.
Didn't know he was here.
Is he performing a concert of sorts?
Look at that.
What's with the crowd?
They gathered for a performance. Could it be?
Our signs point to yes. Let's go find out for ourselves. We should be able to get there through the villa.
After you, Instructor.
I did wonder why there was no music. Let's head on in. Corral Imperial Villa.
It's really pretty on the inside.
It's huge. Can we even see all of it?
No, the public access ends here. Just ahead is where they hold the signing ceremonies.
Exact spot where I fought Altina.
The pavilion should be that way.
Let's go. See if anyone has anything interesting to say. It's a very true point here. Butler Greaves. Elias is undeniably very, very good. The maid. To the pavilion. Talented boy. The way he holds that violin, though. Bravo. This is Elliot Craig. Can see why he's so popular. Thank you, everyone. I'll be back shortly. Wow. He's even better than he was at St. Arc. His emotion expression is important after all. No kidding, that was great. I guess it didn't totally suck. High praise coming from you, Ash. You made it after all. Just in case. I never knew how popular Elliot was. He did just release a new record. And the word he'll be playing at the Imperial Villa spread like wildfire. Venue like this draws a crowd. Shouldn't have to wait long for him, though. Sorry about that. They've been asking me to play here for a while. Oh, you guys must be the new members of Class VII. Guys told me all about you. It's a pleasure. I adore the new record. You bought it. You're making me blush. You're not that bad with that violin. You look like you're hardly old enough to play it, though. Does this big guy help you lug it around or something? Ash, please. I'm really sorry he has no manners. You know exactly I've grown 2 years since I graduated, but I think I'm growing days behind me. You're sure taller than Yuner. Quite a man, if you ask me. You mean it? Oh, that's not what I'm here for. Let's talk info. Imperial Villa doesn't seem to have any licensed listening devices set anywhere. That aside from the rare occasions like today, the Imperial family are only ones who are ever here. Can't imagine the agents would have planted any listening devices. I don't think the Imperial family are around here either. Not while the public are running amok. Guys, tell them what you know. Oh? It's not much information as it is a feeling. I can feel the wind much more strongly here than I can anywhere else, including the malicious wind blowing from the heart of Heimdall. Doesn't sound good. Come again? What's with this occult crap? It's not like Hammer, I can't sense magical energy. The Nords, we live in harmony with the wind for many, many years. In that time, the wind offered us signs of things to come, forebodings of war, omens of evil. And in the last 6 months, felt the wind more strongly than I ever have before. I see. Is that the reason you left the Empire? One of them, yes. Whoa. Zeo's is here too, huh? He's helping me read the wind. Check the northeast this time. You still feel something wavering? I do. What do you mean by wavering? I'm no Gaius, but my best I can guess is a fluctuation in the wind. To be honest, I kind of sense a sort of dissonance or discord as well. Whenever the waver is, it's something that a professional musician can hear. It's not good if they can both sense that something is wrong. Guess that the malicious wind is connected to this wavering. It's something I didn't sense when I arrived in Heimdall yesterday. Could it be some sort of instrument set up by the Calvin agents? Can't rule out the possibility, but there's something spiritual about it. Feels like an ancient quarry in the Nord Highlands, or a Lundgren castle, or even the Infernal Castle. Just as Emma and Celine said.
Solid lead, guys, thanks. We'll look into it right away. Good to hear. We'll be out here before long, so just let us know how things go. I'm gonna go speak to Gaius. It was different from 2 years ago. Something to this guy. Elliot Ash is reading him right out. Craig the Red, strongest general in the Imperial Army. There we go. Harsh, but fair. My mum and sister are both pianists. I take after them. Insert resting. We'll take it. Right. First things we do is hit to Vanquist Street and we're actually heading to Watson's Weapons and Armor.
Hello, Rean.
How are things going over there?
Hello. We're about halfway through our patrol. Smooth ride. Sorry we've detained 6 agents. Tito's Alwagir been doing great with combat tactics. We've been doing the basic guilds, got 5 so far. They aren't acting normal. They're confused. They wouldn't sound sluggish whenever they say it's complete nonsense. They're being possessed. Cowardice isn't something you'd expect from secret agents. The charge contains danger. Take care. Let's continue. Speak to Jingo. It's in the middle of a negotiation. This week's play Vantage Matches. I hear that you're pretty good. And this is, I believe, this is the Vantage Masters.
Let's get it on.
Top player. Let's go. We'll take that. Give me a magic crystal, you fucker. That's fine. We'll just do this for now and keep that there. Because he's going to come in with his moving people. Going to attack there. 3 and a 3. We just go even for score. That's the thought process. Right. Take the 4 there. We'll go for there. Got the heal up. You know, attack there. That's fine. Still rising on the votes thing. Take 0. Heal 2. That's also fine. That's also fine. As we put everyone into a tricky ass situation. We've got the medic, which is nice.
Give them the ones to there. Take this guy down to 1, because regardless, let's go. So far, I'm fine with all of these. Nice. Do a medic there. Do a wall. Do a little wall there. I'd rather just take that there. Take that for there. Take that for there. That's fine with me. Take out this guy. And that. He's just pretty open. That's fine. That's fine. Take the 2. Attack for this. Bam. We win.
Good for you.
Nice. And I believe with that, we should have now got every single card. Yes, King of Games. Completely filled the card section. We'll take that, we'll take that, we'll take that. Now, we've also can exchange some
I got
stuff.
some good stuff. Done already?
Is she at work, plushies? Gunner General Misso. We'll take that for sure. It's part of the good fun. Does a lot for us. Right. Secondly, we're going to have to head to Vanquish Street. We're going to head to the department store. And then speak to a certain Mr. Thomas Lysander. Oh, the taste makes me feel so nostalgic. If I recall correctly, the chef's parents are the ones who work at Thors main campus. Wonder, you're that widow scholar we saved. Thomas, what are you doing here? Just here to meet someone who can wait an empty stomach. Why don't you play the role of mediator as well? Get the feeling the church is starting to take action. It certainly would appear that way. Right. Certainly would appear that way indeed. Okay, I'm gonna try and do some other stuff whilst I'm here. That's not including the missions. So I'm gonna try and do them here. We're gonna head to Herschel's. I'm going to exchange some of these Beckies. For a gold Becky badge. We've not got the platinum Becky badge. That's so annoying. Because of the bronze. Because I forgot to get the Kineko, which I have no idea where and when I did that. But that's fine. Alright. we're going to head to your street lately. We're going to head first to the Lake Coal Company. Speak to Kenneth. Meeting my father again tomorrow to make preparations. That said, he's always been like this, especially high-strung with the party tomorrow. So stresses over who is attending and who isn't. He just plans on fishing. Let's speak to the Lake Lord again. The promise. I will give you that girl. There we go. Because that's how it works. You own these things. We're going to head to the Vander Training Hall. Huh? This is... Everyone, we're in a dire situation. Mother, you must have known about this. What is this presence I feel? As you imagined. Being sheathed, the Vander still serves the countries as this country is played. Larger scale conflict cannot hide in the shadows. Precisely. Aurea and us two top disciples will participate in this operation. And the military approve of this. We've leveraged Vander's connections. We're participating as members of the guild. They maintain the peace in Heimdall, and we offer our assistance. It's comforting to know. Taking actions when necessary. They won't disappoint. The defenses are solid. I'm leaving this to you. Yes, leave it to us to eat. Don't be so tense. We're all proud Vander swordsmen. You're in a pinch, you'll follow your heart. Mr. Aurea. Yes. Everyone, I wish you luck in your endeavors. No qualms of the Summer Festival will proceed without incident. Yes. Thank you for your kind words. Van, Rayford, let's go. Understood. She's so cool. Stormwatcher, she truly is an impressive character. I don't mean to Lord family, but she is certainly respectable. One day, I'll just be like her. Yeah, dude, training has been really tiring lately, but I remember what all of this is training us for now, dude. It seems everyone's raring to go. Let us proceed. Interesting. And the last thing we're going to do today is to bust onto the entrance. Speak to someone at the bank stop. Oriana. Is this the right one? Is this where I'm meant to be going? Oh, that's wrong. Private Mikhail. Guess we'll take it. Free books. Right. I will see you guys next time when we're going to do some of the missions that were laid out in front of us. Namely, we're going to do the one about the missing boy, and then we'll probably do the one about one of St. Astra's, and then we'll do Precious Cargo and the Tunnels Monster last. Seems like the best idea. Right. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace and love.